Welcome to my apiary. We got those escapes set today, so we did the whole out yard and we did about a dozen here at the home yard. I don't have enough escapes for everybody, so that's it until we pull honey, which might be Friday, Saturday. So then we'll free up some escapes and continue setting escapes here at the home yard. So in the meantime, a few little things I need to check on. These are what remains of my mating nukes from my grafting program. The far ones there are laying, so they have mated and laying queens, and these two were yet to be determined what they were going to do. So I just want to look in these two, see what's going on. This one here, this was a little extra. When I cleaned out all of the mating nukes from this area, I ended up with a little cluster of bees hanging out under in this box, and they had made a little lobe of comb in there, and they had eggs in it. So we dumped those bees in this box with drawn comb, and I think I'll check on them too, because that was a week ago. So they should have something accomplished by now, something to see anyway. So we'll just check these out. We'll see what's going on. I wouldn't say the sun is going down, but it's definitely getting low here. So the shadows are long, as they say. I do not know what chance this makes for winter. This is just whatever. We'll just see what they're doing and then possibly make a plan from there. My wife put this in here and she put that lobe of comb in there for some reason. Maybe it had some pollen in it, I don't know. So I'd like to see what they're doing. In the last week. Well, I think I know what they're doing. Yeah, there's eggs in that. I might have put some nasty comb from a laying worker hive in here. So this really ugly comb is not their fault. Maybe, because I do see eggs and they look normal. They look like there's an egg in the cell, just the way it should be. Look at some others. Laying workers will generally lay a great number of eggs in a cell, not one. And I see cells with one, many cells with one. And they look like they're laid properly in the bottom of the cell too. So I don't think it's a laying worker situation. I remember when I did this, put this comb in here, I thought to myself, you're going to get all confused thinking that they're laying workers. I think that's what I thought. If I remember correctly. I remember thinking something like that. But I haven't seen a queen. I haven't really been looking for her, but I haven't seen one. I'll let them do their thing. Let them do their thing for a while yet. My gut says it's just laying workers. She put this pollen patty in there a week ago. It doesn't look like they've touched it. So, okay. Here are my last two mating nukes from grafting 2022. See, they really poked away at that patty a little bit. not much. So again, the principle is they don't take that patty if they're not brooding. If they don't take the patty and store it as they might sugar syrup. So the principle is that if they're not consuming the patty, they're not brooding, because it just acts like bee bread stored in the colony. I just think that this one didn't work out. It wasn't mated when I checked a week ago. It wasn't mated and laying. There's nothing yet. No, that one didn't work out. It's tough when you graft 45 and you get 5 cells and 2 of them don't mate. That's not good odds. I'm going to just put this back in here until I deal with this soon. I'm not going to deal with it right now. Last chance, as they say. A little better population, this one. Now I have to decide what to do with the other 2 over there. They're laying. They certainly don't sound like a content colony at all. Can you pick that up? You're just roaring. Did not work out. Okay. Okay, so now I know I can start thinking about what to do with them. Honestly, they'll likely just get shaken out. They get shaken out in the apiary, they'll find a new home somewhere. Same with that other one over there. So, but I have these 2 that are laying. We can take a quick look at them. Just so for a little bit of good news. I've been skunked 3 times here, so. A tiny little bit of consumption there, but this cluster is super small. I wonder what's going on. I thought they had a laying queen. They do. Look at the little tiny patch of brood she has going there. So she needs a population boost. That's what she needs. She's on this side doing her job. Okay, so there's a little more than a laying queen in there. Not sure if that was good news. We'll see about this one. A little more population. Okay, she's doing okay. She got a little more workforce so she can lay a nicer nest. There she is up here. She's not a very big queen. She's laying her heart out though. See, she's got it going on here. But again, not much more than a laying queen in here. Oh, I'll put this back in there for what it's worth. This is that combine I did maybe a week ago or so. Let's see how this worked out. They're chewing up that patty now, right? So that's a really good sign. Queenless colony doesn't chew up a patty like that. Lots of bees in the top. That's a monarch butterfly, I think. Interesting. So I need to get this one into a single once it's stable with a laying queen. There's no newspaper at all in the bottom of this, so they have completely opened that up. That was the plan. That was the plan. So I think it's working. I think the plan is working. That's a nice frame. So what has to happen is I need to get this all into one box. I'm not sure I'm going to do that now. Maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah, look at this. Boy, that's nice looking. There's some brood. All sealed brood. We got open brood. Sealed brood. It's all bee bred. I think I see milk brood on that side. And I don't think there's going to be anything else. Okay, so I think I'll lift this off. I'll look in the bottom. We'll see if she's been laying down there as well. And perhaps we can sort out a nice 10-frame box for her to set up her nest within. So you may recall the bottom box was the queenless portion. I'm looking at the sun, it's low, and I don't have my flashlight on me. Hey, 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 hey. They start plowing into my hands. That's when things get real. That's not a good time to be checking a hive on this side. Very dark. But I only need to get about 3 of those frames out of there. Then I can just push this into a single. I have to stand up, get the sun on these things. So I guess the idea is just kind of take out whatever doesn't have any brood in it. Not seeing brood so far. It's not a really big colony either, so I hope they make out okay. You can't see her, I'm sure, but there's my queen walking around. She's kind of running around a bit, and that kind of worries me. She's not that big. But there's milk brood in that frame. So this frame is, I don't believe there's brood in that frame. I'm certain there's none in here. There's some nice honey stores there. Okay, now I'll get the brood frames from the top. So I know the queen's down there, that's good. So I know whatever I'm doing up here, I'm not going to hurt her. Okay, here's my frame of sealed brood. That would have come out of the nuke. Obviously, it's second box. So that's a nice looking little nest. A little bit of open brood, a little bit of sealed brood. I feel like I'm making nukes in spring. One of my favorite things to do. So there's sealed brood on this side. Not much of anything on that side. I'm going to leave this one lopsided for the summer, or for the winter. I'm going to leave the story frame one position out board, just because and that's my little combined hive. There's not a lot else in here. Shake. Guess there's some in the box though. Patty back. They're appreciating that patty for sure. Good. Some of these are not on straight. Come on, you. Okay, so there's that one. So that was a successful combine. I don't know that she's the most amazing queen I've ever seen. What are you gonna do this time of year? Not gonna do anything. Gotta have all your ducks in a row by now. I think that's all I'm gonna do out here. I've got a few other little chores to catch up on. I haven't accomplished anything here in almost a week. So thanks for watching this, and I'm glad this combine went well. I'll leave a little card up here to show you when I did that combine. And I'll have to take care of those mating nukes that are not laying. And I've got another 6-framer over here that's not laying. So perhaps what I need to do is grab one of my 2 remaining queens over here, do another combine on the 6er. See if we can jumpstart that. I'll look at that again. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see what goes on. It's hard to plan. Days just happen. Anyway, take care and have fun.